Oscar again, Jonah, did seem like the slow McLaren. It looked like over the race, but another mistake from Lando Norris. It's really tough being a Lando Norris fan right now, isn't it?
It's quite possibly the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life is defend Lando Norris on a weekly basis with this car. Now that he has one that doesn't suck, but I'll partially echo Owain's statement in a sense where he said that Norris went for a gap that was always going to close. I think Norris went for a gap that just didn't exist. I just didn't think it was there. Truly, yeah, there's a little bit of space, nowhere close to enough to stick a 6.5 foot wide Formula One car. It just wasn't going to happen. I think that was adrenaline and oh my, like I'm this close. I'm gonna go to the inside, and I kind of agree with Owen in terms of scare him off the racing line. That's the last guy that you're gonna scare off a racing line. I truly don't think that he was thinking anything of it other than okay, let's see what happens. Oscar has the mentality that's just like, all right, let's see what happens. He's super calm, super collected. I think Lando went for a gap that just did not exist, truly, and I say this every time I'm on here that, I'm pretty vocal about my stance as a McLaren fan and my stance as a Lando fanboy, although, most people aren't too thrilled about that. That was just really stupid. It truly was a really, really not smart move to make. There was no gap. It wasn't going to happen. I don't know why he didn't just sit back and wait for the straight to come back around and maybe try and get Oscar again through the wall of champions chicane, or I don't know, let him go through, compromise his line like he did the first time, and then try and go on the other side where there's so much more racetrack. So much more racetrack. It makes absolutely zero sense to me why Lando would go for a move that was so much more difficult than the one that he could have done. He sacrificed his own race, his own points. I'm a Lando defender till the day I die, but that was 100% his fault. Absolutely. I can't defend this one, and now I have to defend this one to all my friends who've been messaging me going, "That's so funny. You remember Canada 2011?" Now I'm gonna have to sit through that again, but it's just unfortunate. It's something that didn't have to happen, and I think that Lando really needs to clean up his act because that's not something. If you ever plan on winning a World Drivers' Championship, that you can't make that mistake. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, he's definitely showing this year that he's got the speed, but he's not showing he's got the consistency and the maturity in battle, which is very much what was laid at his door last year as well. So, definitely a reset and some more learning needs to be made from Lando Norris because he is definitely losing his chance to win this world championship.